I'm going to try to speak clearly with articulation and enunciation, but there's no promises. Live video is always awkward, and while there's a new greenhouse being built in the back, I am a little closer to the road than would be preferred. But such is the art of Zen, such is the art of flow. We go with it. Let's start with this. Hello, my name is David, and today I am talking about flow, or at least what I know about it. Every Monday morning at 7 a.m. we will be having a weekly workshop. This is where this live thing is stemming from. And yes, I know it's not 7 a.m., but it's the first week. Come on. I'm combining today's class with exploring flow arts. And while I was originally going to talk about poi, which would be my flow specialty, I have some I will demonstrate. Today, I thought we would just start with the basic. The basic question I receive most often, and I'm sure most flow artists, most yoga teachers, most athletes may be familiar with the term flow. Perhaps artists, authors, perhaps everyone. That may be the biggest misconception about what flow is that we don't know what it is, but we experience it, or at least we strive to, in every waking moment of our life. It's what the enlightened ones would call being in the present moment. It's what a runner would call a runner's high. Breaking through that wall, losing oneself. The self would be a good place to start. There's this great acronym that helped me grasp what flow is, what it means, what we think of. It's STIR, and acronyms are great for trying to conceptualize inconceptualizable concept. STIR, S-T-E-R. The first letter would be selflessness. When one is in a place of flow, whether it be in dance, whether it be surfing, for a moment, life is all good. For a moment, we drop out of the thinking mind and are fully immersed in the doing. Goodbye, Chandra. We lose ourselves to the ever magnifying beauty of nature. We lose ourselves to the ebb and flows of the subwoofer, of the drums. So selflessness, losing oneself, is the start, perhaps, of that state of flow. Through losing oneself, you lose a sense of time. S-T, time. When the runner's in that running high mode, it seems as though they can go forever. They've broken through the wall, and that's when you get the insane stories of the ultra-marathon runner going for 3 days with 3 hours of sleep, hallucinating because they've gone past what their mind thought was capable. And sometimes it just comes at a surprise. A bear pops out, and the bear is just as scared, and you both run away. But in that moment, time froze, and it seemed as though you were there, locked eyes for hours. The mind and the nervous system has a way of assisting us in entering flow from joy or fear. S-T-E is effortlessness. In these acts of coming into the barrel on the board, or juggling 4 balls at once. It begins perhaps with focus, but it ends with effortlessness. It seems as though it comes effortlessly. It seems as though we've figured out whatever piece was missing, and that we could stay in this place for eternity. Until we don't. R, S-T-E-R, is richness. And I think that's ultimately why we strive for these states of flow and ease and timelessness and a relinquishment of the self, is because it's rich, it's powerful, it gives us something. Whether you're the adrenaline seeker climbing without ropes, or you simply need to bring a little more fun and play into your life. This richness, it encourages us to explore, it encourages us to take risks. It is the spice of life. Stir. Selflessness, timelessness, effortlessness, and richness. But still, what is flow? Is it found meditating for hours at a time? Do you have to be a belly dancer to find flow? Do you have to be a surfer? Is it within moments of stillness? The moments between the moments? Or is it the moment of now or never? I think it's all of it. I think flow can and should be found in every moment. The soft moments by the fire, reading a book, drinking a nice beverage, or the intense moments by the fire when drums are banging and flutes are playing and people are praying. You know, it can come in any fashion. So I think this weekly workshop is really more of a hello. We're going to have a weekly workshop every Monday at 7 a.m. And it would be great for this to be a community feedback sort of thing. You know, what teachers would you like to see hold more live classes that will go ultimately on the Karma Shack YouTube channel? What topics would you personally love to see discussed more and explained more and demonstrated? You know, what made sense, what didn't? Get better audio equipment, talk louder, all of those things. Comment below and we'll try it out next week. But this is also for me to pay attention to some of that feedback. What is flow to you? How do you find flow in your life? I'm going to demonstrate. Well, it's my day off, so I'm going to play. I'm going to play for a little bit. Hopefully my phone doesn't die, and hopefully I embarrass myself accordingly. Because that, to me, is part of flow. Thank you so much for entertaining me. I'll try to post this video and all ongoing videos onto the Karma Shack Facebook page, but also to the Karma Shack YouTube channel, which I will also at some point get around to setting up a link for. Thank you. And what do you know? It's still on. Boy. please share.